Hi YouTube. Today I just want to talk a bit about this kind of state of mind that I seem to repeatedly fall into that I think might be relevant to the INFP personality, maybe the ISFP as well, or any personality that has a weak thinking function. Just kind of an idea of mine. I'm not sure how valid it is, but yeah, sometimes I just get into this kind of funk where I just can't take I just can't believe anything. Like I don't see facts as facts, but as like misrepresentations of reality, and I feel like there's no way to truly access what's true, and that everything is subjective. And yeah, it's just like this weird. It's this weird state of mind that I get in usually when I'm feeling kind of stressed. Um, and I have mentioned this to some others in Myers on a Myers Briggs group on Facebook, and a lot of INFPs seem to resonate with this idea, or this idea resonated with them, except for an INFP Type 5, and those aren't very common. And I thought that was interesting because Type 5s are so driven to find the facts, you know. Whereas maybe Type 4s, like I'm a 4-wing 5, and it's not as much, it's not that kind of thing isn't as strong with me, right? Um, but yeah, I'm gonna call it, fact phobia. I don't know. And there was an ENTJ in the group, and it was pretty funny, and some other NTs, and it was funny how ridiculous this seemed to them, because they're strong thinking types, and they're always going to the facts when they're making decisions, and they trust facts and they collect facts. Um, they thought it was kind of ridiculous that I would get into this state, but yet it happens time and time again. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm just wondering if other INFPs here on YouTube kind of understand what I'm talking about. I'll try to describe it a bit better. It's just like a deep mistrust that I can know anything for sure, and it's not totally groundless. I mean, I guess part of it is part of it is an uncomfortableness with the unknown, like science is always growing, and we're always attaining a new scientific knowledge, but there's so many times that what we thought was once true later we come to realize is not true, especially when it comes to like health tips and stuff. um, yeah, in the past, like trying to figure out like the best way to eat, that is something that can really drive me crazy because there's so much conflicting evidence. um, I really feel like it's impossible. Like you need to be able to be confidently be able to make your own decision, because whichever way you think you might want to go on an issue, there's going to be information on both sides that's there, that will back up your thought, that will confirm your idea. Um, and knowing that is very stressful for me, because sometimes I'm in this state where I feel very uncomfortable making decisions based on facts, because of this mistrust of facts. um, yeah, so food health is definitely one area where this kind of creeps up on me. um, I guess like statistics as well, I have a distrust of statistics because um, like I've taken one university course in statistics. I had to for my psychology major, and I just realized how how more complicated the process for preparing stats is, maybe at surface value, and how people are easily deceived by stats. They think the stats say one thing, but they actually say something else, or it depends how the stats are prepared. There's just like a lot of misuse around it. And so even when people present things as facts through statistics, I'm often just very mistrustful. I can't accept it as true because I don't feel like I have the personal expertise to actually go through the steps and how they got there and decide whether it's a valid representation of reality or not. Yeah, so this kind of thing is very stressful for me. um, I much prefer, uh, you know, dealing with, creative things. I like, I like, um, I think this is why I like, the arts more so than, science or math, because it's just, I know there's no objective truth. And so I don't feel like I'm failing to find it. It's open to interpretation. I'm basically just, using the bits that I have gleaned from my own experience to, write songs, or even understand films and that kind of thing. Like, it's a lot looser. It's not science. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's enough talking about this. So yeah, INFPs and fact phobia. Anybody out there who understand this? That would be cool. Just let me know. I'd like to talk about it a bit. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye.